As we get into a new school year, the debate over school books is getting heated again. Two North Texas districts are set to talk about book policies this week. Last week, Keller ISD removed several books that had been flagged for review, including an Anne Frank book and the Bible. Grapevine-Colleyville ISD postponed book fairs over some content concerns. Both districts have school board meetings tomorrow. Keller will talk about guidelines for reviewing and removing books that are challenged. Grapevine-Colleyville will consider new policies about what books and learning material should be available to students. Is this debate getting out of hand, and how is it going to end? WFAA's Jason Whiteley posed those questions to the Republican state lawmaker who started it all.
School libraries have emerged as the latest front in the culture wars. Keller ISD letting parents object to books in the library. 41 titles now removed and under review. Books like the Bible, even one by Anne Frank.
We have so many different kids in our district, different races, different backgrounds, different family histories, different stories, different everything. And these kids need to see themselves represented in literature. And a lot of them aren't getting it at home.
Conservatives on Keller School Board have made library books a priority. But these conservatives have so far refused to take our questions about it.
I think it's always a good idea to ensure that the books that are in the libraries and bookshelves in your schools are appropriate, age appropriate. And as you and I have talked about, what's appropriate in a Keller ISD high school may not be appropriate in a Keller ISD middle school. So I think you always have those conversations. I think they're constructive.
Representative Matt Krause is the state lawmaker who started an inquiry last year asking districts if they had some 850 titles on their campuses. Krause is a conservative willing to discuss it. And on this week's episode of Yall-itics, Krause said that he expects state lawmakers next year will likely pass some law about public school library books.
So you want to make sure you continue to allow for that autonomy and community input. But I do think the legislature will take a look at it, at maybe some guiding standards, some guiding principles on what you should do. And then the particulars will be addressed by the individual school districts.
Republicans run this state and they remain ahead in polls for November. For years now, they have also chipped away at local control. Dictating to districts what students can read could be the next legislative battle to play out in Austin. In Dallas, I'm Jason Whiteley.
This episode of Yall-itics just dropped tonight. Both sides lay out what's at stake. You can download it wherever you get your podcasts.